All right, all right. What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you guys were waiting in that pre-lobby for a couple of minutes now. We're going to wait a second for a couple other people who are late to join us here.
It's
to
freaking
learn.
late, guys, man. We told them. We
We're not playing games.
10 minutes. Yo, if anybody's late, they're gonna miss out on the juicy stuff. So that's up to them.
Come on, we're going to wait for a couple more people. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I think
Today
we're
we're going to learn.
I'll leave
What's
the
up?
music on.
You gonna leave the music on?
Yeah, I'm gonna full screen the presentation now.
All right.
We're not gonna wait too long since everybody was told to be in like 10 minutes early. So
Yeah.
just do it.
Don't worry. If you're late to this presentation, you can wait till the end to get the download link. You guys can go back through these slides. Don't worry.
At the end, we're gonna for the people that stay all the way to the end, they're gonna get an email with this presentation.
Yep. Today you're going to learn, guys, how to take your Instagram to the next level. So much value is jam-packed in here. We are not playing games, seriously.
Let's just start it up, man. I'm amped up.
You're amped up? Let's go. All right, hit me with the next slide, bro.
All right,
let's get right into it. Who is this for, who we are, and why this is a good investment of your time, okay? Who's this for? Are you the person who's taking their Instagram seriously? Are you ready to take it to the next level? That is why you're here, because you saw a video, you got excited, and you realized it's time. Now is the time to grow your page, to take it to the next level, and use the strategies that influencers are using to your advantage. And that is what we're going to give you today. Okay, so who are we? Well, my name is Hatem Sheriff, and this is Joseph Henry. We're digital marketing experts. We've been doing this for years upon years. Joseph actually introduced me to this idea on the Instagram side, and we decided to scale it, take it to a new level. We've tested other companies. We've tried different things. We've talked to influencers to see what they were doing and how they were doing it. And we have brought it all together in a webinar for you guys. So why is this a good investment of your time, man? Because think about it. It's 2019. And it's time to grow your page, take it to the next level. And we're not going to play games on this, so hit me with the next slide. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be honest, like, we're not going to waste your time. We're going to go through this fast. We're going to get to the point. We watch too many webinars where they waste time. You know, they're talking all this BS, wait till the end, wait till this, wait. No, we're going to get right into it. So Instagram, 15 million business profiles, right? There's over 15 million business profiles and over 1 million advertisers. Yo, Joseph, can you, let me see. That's my side. Sorry, my image. Yeah, that's mine. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right, there's over 15 million business profiles and over 1 million advertisers. There's been an 80% increase in time spent watching videos since 2 years ago. Instagram is like a second YouTube. There's 75% of people take action on an ad or promotion after being inspired in one way or another. Okay, I'm going to read this through for you guys real quick. Whether you're a network marketer, a professional trainer, a model, e-commerce expert, etc., your reason for watching this is because you want people to take action on your page, engage with you, and you want more followers in general. Now, with the stuff we're going to show you, we are going to have more people engaging with you and taking action after seeing your posts. That is the goal of this webinar. You know, how can you 10x your Instagram profile, take it to a new level, engage with more people, and the strategies that influencers are using to do that. Trust me, this is no basic stuff. We're not going to go over some simple hashtags and post times, none of that. We will cover some basics, but we're going to give you the specific strategies that you can use literally after this webinar. You can go on your phone, you can go on your Instagram profile and use these and see it in real time how they work. Okay, hit me with the next. Oh yeah, guys, drop a 1 if you're excited for this. I am amped up right now. I'm ready to go. Joseph,
drop a 1.
Right into it. So drop a 1, drop a 2. And let me know where you're from, man. Let me know where you're from.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Drop some cities. I'm going to take it from here, right? People are excited. Yep. People are excited. I'm seeing a couple people put 1 over and over again. All right, so look, let's get right into it, right? So I just want to stress the importance of this webinar, right? This is not going to be like any other webinar you've ever seen, honestly. Honest to God, I'm putting in stuff that we've learned from courses that cost thousands of dollars. A lot of mentors we've had that do really, really well on Instagram that have north of 100K have taught me, and I've implemented these things to grow to where I am now, 33.2K. So just to start it up, we're going to smash right through the basics because I'm guessing that a lot of you are intermediate people, a lot of people that know what you're doing and really just want to get to the juicy, juicy details. So let's get right into it, man. So first thing would be username. Okay, so mine is entrepreneur without the vowels. Very simple stuff. Entrepreneur Joseph. Always put a really good username that is simple to put, easy to look at, nothing too crazy that people could type in and go right to, right? Profile picture, right? You want something that people are going to look at, be able to see your eyes, high quality, good stuff, not too far away, right? And I just want to stress the fact that you can't get a second chance at a first impression. When people go on your page, they see what it is, they don't like it, they get out, they probably will never go back again, okay? So it's important to have a good profile picture. Also, all your highlights, right there where you see books and lessons, Insta growth, gym. Notice how I put little pictures there that make it look really nice, modeling, motivation. And people can click those, and you'll get more views on your stories, more engagement, and we'll get into engagement and algorithms later on. But yeah, as you can see on the bio here, I put a lot of stuff, BK, NYC. Talk about yourself. Tell them who you are. Tell them what you do. Put emojis for sure. Use that return button so it's not like side to side, so it's actually on top of each other, right? And the feed pattern. This is extremely important because you don't want to just have some crazy all over the place feed. You want a nice, clean feed. Look at mine. On the right side, you can see that I have a feed pattern where on the right, I put all my videos. After 2 posts, after 2 regular pictures, I'll post a video. And I'll use one of the apps I'm going to tell you about later on to put a color scheme, to use that same font. And now I have a nice line. When I make another post, it's going to move to the left. When I make another post, it's going to move to the middle, right? Just a nice line that makes it look really clean, makes me look professional, and it makes me stand out from other influencers and other social marketing people, social media marketing people. So, next slide, right? So we did say we weren't going to talk about hashtags, but what we're saying is we're not going to just talk about simple stuff, right? We're going to get into really, really big stuff that the top people are using to boost their engagement, boost their likes, boost their comments. So I'm going to get into finding the trending hashtags, right? Using hashtags is extremely important. A lot of people overlook this, but you don't want to take this with a grain of salt. We do want high blood pressure when it comes to social media marketing. This is really serious stuff. But when it comes to trending hashtags,
Yo, Joseph, can you turn the lo-fi down a little bit?
Yeah, you know what? Let me turn off the music really quick. But when it comes to hashtags, right? When there's a new show that comes out, right? Or sports teams that are playing against each other, or a new sports team just won or something like that, or celebrities are being talked about more than usual, you want to take advantage of that because those are temporary. Those are short-lived trending hashtags. So take advantage of that because it'll be easy to go viral if you have a quality post, right? You'll end up on the top. If you ever open up the hashtags, there's recent and then there's top, right? So if you have really good quality stuff, you have a lot of comments, a lot of likes, you could possibly end up on the top and get seen by a lot of people. So the first app we're going to talk about is tags for likes, right? This is really cool stuff because you can actually search the type of photo that you have, right? Like cars or nature or art or animals, whatever it is. You search it up, right? You click it. It's going to give you a set of 30 hashtags. And I promise you that when you make a post, if you use tags for likes and you post 30 hashtags right into your photo, it's really big stuff because it's going to get you, tons of likes. And the more likes that you get, the better chance that you'll end up on the top of either of those, any of those hashtags, right? Do keep in mind, though, you can only have up to 30 hashtags, right? So if there's already hashtags on the photo, don't try to comment another 30, right? It's gonna stop you. It's gonna tell you to post. Make sure you only have 30 hashtags. Delete all the other ones. So moving on to the next slide. Post 3 to 7 times per week, right? This seems like simple stuff, but like I said, I'm going through the basics right now. You want to post 3 to 7 times per week. The more that you post, the more likes you're gonna get overall. The more likes that you get, the more people are gonna see your stuff. The more people you're going to be put into Instagram's algorithm as important, be at the top of people's feed. The more you post, the faster you gain followers, okay? So for people that post 7 or more posts per week, it looks like they're able to grow at a rate that's 56% more than everybody else, right?
Yeah, and I want to add to that also with the quality of the content. If you want to take a step back, Joseph, with that posting time.
Got you.
Now, some of you might be like, oh, that's a lot of posting for me. I can't do that. And like, I want to focus on the quality of my content. I'm not at the point where I can post everything is HD. But the fact of the matter is we've learned, and social media influencers have also discovered, that it's not always about just the quality of the content. You have to have quantity behind it, because the more time more times people see your face, the more they're going to remember you, the more they're going to want to click on your stuff, and the more insight you're going to give them on what you do and how you do it. And people find that interesting because it's like a window into your life. So sometimes, guys, if you have content, post the content, whether you think it's good or not. Content is content, and you have more people you can reach with it. So don't always try to make every single post perfect, whether it's on your story or it's on your actual Instagram feed.
Exactly, man. All right, thank you. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
So post at the optimal times, right? A lot of people don't even know about this, but if you actually upgrade your account to a business account, you'll be able to actually see insights, see when people are actually liking your stuff the most based on your previous posts, right? So the stuff that you put in the past, all the good posts, the posts that you put with, big, beautiful women or freaking huge, luxury cars, whatever the post may be, whatever times that you're getting the most likes, Instagram is going to keep track of that. You'll be able to look at it right here. And I always go back to this and see what times are the best for me. So I usually post around 12 to 3 p.m. Throughout the day. But you'll be able to see what days and what hours and just go by that. Always do based on what your audience likes. So just to find exactly where to find this, go to your profile on Instagram, open the navigation bar on the top right, and then click Insights, and then click Audience to see these statistics here. Very simple stuff. So for the new business pages or the new pages in general, people that just really want to get a spike in their followers, in their engagement, you can actually pay for shout outs, right? That's what this is on the left. You can pay for shout outs. People that have big pages are willing to, for $5 to $10, shout you out and you'll get more followers. And there's tons of reviews, so you'll be able to see which ones work the best. Also, you could pay for professionals, right? People that do this professionally and manually. You could pay them anywhere from $30 to, I believe, $200 for them to, from a 2-week span to 30-day span, advertise your stuff and get you more followers, more engagement. Always look at reviews on Fiverr. Don't just pick anything. And a big thing that I want to tell you guys, I guess I'll talk about that in the next slide, right? You can actually get growth by using paid shout outs, right? So Hype Factory, iFluence or Ifluence, whatever it is, Shout Cart. These 3 things here, you can actually pay for people to shout you out. But the biggest thing here when it comes to getting shout outs or paying for shout outs or doing shout out for shout out in general, or even just for peace of mind and just knowing in general who's the real deal. Use the website. I put it right here. Guys, take notes. I forgot to mention that before. If you're not taking notes, guys, you're doing yourself a big
yes.
Because
we're
going to send some of you the presentation. Yeah, exactly. We're going to do the presentation. We're going to send you the presentation afterwards, but we're not going to send you the video afterwards, right? So a lot of the stuff that we're saying isn't even in the slides. So take notes, guys. If you don't have a pen and pencil now, please, pen and paper, get it out now.
Yes,
You can also take pictures, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you're getting this stuff because it's extremely important. I'm telling you, we're telling you apps, tools, free stuff that nobody else is going to tell you. So that you've never heard before, right? So igaudit.io, you're actually able to see the percentage of real followers that people have. Of course, when you're building up a page, you're going to get spam accounts, and those will count as fake accounts. So some people won't have a perfect 100%. I know I don't. I think mine is like 90% or something like that. But anybody below 85%, do not do business with, do not pay for a shout out. Don't do a shout out for shout out. Don't even waste your time because these are people that have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, probably even more than that. But they're getting like freaking 50 story views, right? And they're just stealing your money. So don't waste your time, right? So write these things down: Hype Factory, iFluence, and then Shout Cart. Now, these 2 on the left here, you can actually become an influencer. Just as a side note, you can actually become an influencer when you have more than 10K and actually get paid to shout people out, which is pretty cool. So these are apps that you must have. I use these apps literally every other day, if not every day, for my Instagram posts. But yeah, Camera Plus, Photo Editor, Fonto, Canva, Vont, and Splice. And I'm going to go through what all of them do right now. So Camera Plus, if you can't afford Camera Plus, because I believe it's like $3, there's Simply HDR. Yeah, if you guys can't afford $3, I mean, come on, like, why are you even on this? But yeah, the fact of the matter is you got to pay for stuff that you want quality stuff, you got to pay for it sometimes. But yeah, if you can't afford $3, Simply HDR is $2 if you want to save a quick buck. If you want to go buy a Snicker bar and it's that important to you, Simply HDR. If you don't want to pay for anything, if you're, I don't know, whatever's going on with your pockets, use the Lightroom app. I don't really know too much about the Lightroom app or simply HDR. I just know you can definitely tweak and get very, very vibrant photos. As you can see on the left here, this is before I did anything to it. If you click filters, you click HDR. I do not recommend using 100% because it looks crazy. You can see right here how crazy that looks. Tim, you see my mouse? Do you see my mouse?
Yeah, I see that mouse.
Yeah, look how crazy this is right here.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting. So
It's trash.
yeah, it's trash. You want to bring it down from 100% to like 40 to 60%, maybe like 25 to 60%. Sometimes it depends on the lighting. But yeah, like I said, I use what I know, so I don't know any of the other apps. But yeah, photo editor. It's actually photo editor dash. When we send you the presentation later, like look at the emblem. But this is how I get rid of blemishes. This is how I fill in gaps in my beard. Just simple stuff. I'm not telling you guys to like throw on crazy eyelashes and expand your butt, right? This is not, as you can see, my ass is exactly the same. Don't do anything crazy.
Yo, and see, and that's the thing. Like when you have those days where you just need maybe a touch up, a minor one, use this app. We're not saying use it with every picture, every video, or whatever. Just use it when you feel like, all right, I'm just having a bad day. Maybe I want to touch this up. Just know that resource is there. And I can guarantee you a lot of influencers use this.
Yes, definitely. And we can't all afford Proactive, right? If you can't afford Camera Plus, you probably can't afford Proactive. So I get what it's like. Sometimes it's blemishes. So right here on the left, you can see I have some on my face. On the right, I don't. It's a simple little blemish button. You click where the blemish is, and it gets rid of it, literally.
Simple to use, guys. Don't overthink it.
All right, next app. So Fonto, right? You can actually add words and logos with Fonto. So don't go against your theme. Some of you guys, it wouldn't even make sense to put words on your photos, but some of you guys it will, and you can actually throw on like your logo. If you have like a PDF, you can actually add a photo onto the photo, right? So that's how I put this little logo here, and then I put a little quote here, right? And then I kind of signed it with a different font. Really simple stuff. Don't overlook it. Yeah, a lot of times I've actually made advertisements using this app. I've been able to make like little designs using this app. So don't overlook that. Definitely write that down. So Instagram algorithms, this is where we get to the really juicy stuff. I'm telling you, a lot of people really don't know this, and I've seen it work for me. Hatim's seen it work for him. And a lot of
listen up.
Yeah, that have over 100K, they know this stuff, and you need to know this stuff, right? So these are the do's, right? I'm going to tell you the do's and the don'ts. Do's, right? You do want to post more Instagram stories, right? The more stories that you post, the more people are watching your stuff, watching you, getting to know you, getting to like you, and the more of a chance, if they're watching your stories all the way throughout, that you'll be put on the top of their feed so that they can like your stuff. More posts in general. The more that you post, I think it's Gary Vaynerchuk that says content is king. The more stuff that you post, the more quality content you're posting, the more of a chance you'll be able to build up a good following, build up engagement with your viewers, right? So quality posts with your audience that they'll actually enjoy, because if they don't enjoy it, they're going to skip past it, right? So use polls and questionnaires. I know a lot of people don't use this, but I'm telling you, I've seen a significant boost in my story views and more likes on my photos and stuff by using polls and questionnaires, because you're getting your people to actually engage with you. And that tells Instagram that you're a valued person to them, and it'll continue to show you on their feed and on their stories. You ever notice that, like, I know for me, like with like an ex-girlfriend or something, or like someone that you tend to look at a lot, right? You ever notice how
the truth is out?
First people on your story, those are the first people on the top when you're looking through your stories.
Yeah.
Right? So Instagram knows this stuff. Instagram is a business. They want to keep putting the stuff that you like to look at in front of you, right? Respond to each comment, right? Whenever you respond to people's comments, I don't know, it does something with the algorithm, but it definitely puts you in front of them more often. Also comment on photos that you'll get a reply, right? So you want to be able to comment something that is genuine, that they're going to reply to and say thank you at least, thank you, or maybe like respond with some other statement. But always use emojis and captions, right? It's all about eye appeal. When people are scrolling through, you want something that's going to get people to stop and actually look at your stuff, read your stuff, and like it, right? If you just have a huge paragraph, it's just a whole bunch of words, people are going to be like, I don't want to read this essay. But if you have, with every line, you have like an emoji, people are going to be like, all right, it's not that hard to read. It's just a sentence and then a sentence and then a sentence and I'm done, right? So it's all about eye appeal and getting people to stop and actually look at your stuff, right? Because I know a lot of you ugly. A lot of y'all need emojis. No, I'm kidding, guys. But delete the photos that hardly get engagement, right? So this is a do. Delete the photos. If you usually get 500 likes and you post something and after a week, it still for some reason only has like 100 to 200 likes, Instagram is telling you, your audience is telling you that was just not a good post. Just delete it. Get it out of your feed. Obviously, it's not making your feed look nice. Just get rid of it. So these are the don'ts, right? Don't post exclusively about your business, always trying to sell something. And guys, this is still simple stuff, but I'm telling you the stuff that I'm about to get into later is crazy. So stick around. The links I'm going to send you, we're going to send you links to groups and stuff. I'm telling you, stick around. Do not drop out of this webinar. So don't just shove sales down your audience's throat. I'm telling you, it's going to make them scroll past you, scroll through your stories, not even look at you. And Instagram is going to put you all the way at the bottom of their feed, and it's going to make you have a deep decline in your engagement. Don't make posts way outside of your niche. If you guys are freaking belly dancers, right? Don't post pictures of your sink. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Don't just post random things that are outside of your niche, right? If you're a guitar player, don't post freaking EDM. You know what I mean? So also DM and comment that won't get replies, right? Do not DM people with a huge paragraph and then your link. People are not going to reply. And when they don't reply, Instagram is going to penalize you and you're never going to show up on their feed again. When people don't reply, this is actually a part of Instagram's. I'm telling you, courses that I've taken that I've paid hundreds to thousands of dollars for have told me this, okay? If people do not reply to your comments, to your DMs, and they also scroll past your stuff, this all adds up and you're not going to end up on their feed anymore. Don't spam new followers with long DMs, okay? Don't post so many stories where they see that they can't even see the little bar for each story anymore because it's so freaking – you have like 100.
Exactly.
People are not going to spend time watching. I promise you, unless you're like Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone, or I don't know, some celebrity that people really, really want to see all their stuff. Okay.
Or
Don't
Hudson Sheriff.
these stories. I'm telling you, and don't ever leave a caption blank or use little effort. If you're leaving a caption blank, I'm telling you, you're going to get way less likes, way less engagement than you could have. A lot of times when I post a post and I put a good caption, people reply because of the caption, not because of the photo. All right, so Instagram ads. We're not going to get too much into Instagram ads, but for the people that don't know, there is a promote button whenever you post and you have a business Instagram page. For you guys that don't have a business Instagram page, I'm telling you to upgrade it to a business page. You'll be able to promote, and more people will be able to see your stuff. You'll get more followers, more engagement, right? Photo ads are the cheapest, right, because they're the least effective. And video and story ads are the most effective. And they cost a little bit more, right? They have more of a CPC, cost per click. But yeah, we won't get too much into that. You can either use the Instagram ads, the promote button, and do it right on Instagram, which is extremely quick, or you can use Facebook Ads Manager and connect your Instagram and put like a daily button. I'm telling you guys, if you're posting photos, right, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. So if you do like a daily limit of $10, right, you're going to get more out of that $10. More people are going to see your stuff, but it's just going to be less effective. But with video and story ads, it will be a little bit more expensive, but you probably will have more actions taken on your stuff. So when you make Instagram ads, you want to be relevant to your audience and your targeting. Instagram is going to penalize you for making things that are not fitting your targeting. If people are scrolling by, like I said before, Instagram and Facebook, they're a business. So they want people that are going to keep them on the app. So if you're putting some weirdo advertisement and people are scrolling past it, they're going to penalize you by making it cost more to show each person. It's going to be more of a cost per click, right? And obviously we don't want that. We want it to be as cheap as possible, and we want to lower the ad costs as much as possible. All right, so this is Canva, right? This is a story ad that we made with the app Canva. Not that we made, but this is an example. Get any course for just $10 using the code BlackBrick. Obviously, this looks really, captivating, really cool stuff, some good words and stuff. But I don't really use that one. I really use Splice. With this, I took an advertisement in front of the bridge in Brooklyn and in Dumbo Park, and I said a couple good things. Then at the end, I put some words on it. You can choose the font that you want, and you can choose some music to add to it. So it makes it really easy to make an Instagram story advertisement or Instagram advertisement in general. and not have to use a laptop or some crazy editing software. So this one is huge, guys. This one is huge. I'm telling you, write this down, write this down. Instagram giveaways, Instagram contests, and promos, right? Giveaways, contests, and promos are the best way to quickly boost engagement and followers at little to no cost. So this is someone that I personally know that I put an example of. So he said, personally giving 222 people who comment Blairy and like this post for a 7-day free trial of his Instagram marketing company. So think about this. How much did he spend to give people free trials? $0, right? He spent no money because it's his stuff and he gave it for free. It didn't cost him any money and he was able to get more likes. Look at that, 7,800 likes, right? And he got tons of comments. So this is a very easy way. If you guys have a product or service, you can give it for free, or maybe it's not your product or service, but it's like like something within it, right? Like we have services, but we also have little groups and stuff that we can add people to for free. Go ahead and do that, guys. But you can actually give away, real money, $100, $200. This is the stuff that really takes off with engagement. This is a very quick way to get tons of followers, likes, and comments. And people, look forward to contests and giveaways and stuff. You could talk about it in your stories and stuff like that. Very simple stuff, guys. Now, you can actually use a random name picker, where if you have like a contest for like $100, $200, $300, $1,000, whatever, or you're giving away something for free, you can actually put in the link for the Instagram URL, right? Put in the link for the photo or the video, and it'll randomly pick a person, right? And it's going to filter duplicate users. So anybody that commented 10 times, it's not going to count 10 times. It's only going to count them once. It'll pick a random user, and that person will be the winner. And you can even record it just to give yourself more credibility, so it doesn't look like you're just choosing friends. You know what I mean? Now, this one's also really huge. Me and Hatim do this a lot. Repost comedians' content. So if you guys want to get sued for copyright and you guys want to pay a comedian millions of dollars, this is the best way to do that. I'm kidding. Exactly. If you post something online on Instagram publicly, it's available to the public. Just make sure you give these guys credit for what they've done. But it always spikes engagement. Be sure to tell the audience to tag their friends and stuff. You'll get more views, more comments, and likes. And this is the coolest part. After 2 days, right, you're making your algorithm go up, more people engaging with your stuff. But after 2 days, you can actually archive it, right? So it's not fully deleting it. You can still bring it back, but you can archive it so it doesn't have to be a part of your feed. So let's say you have a really cool pattern on your feed and it just doesn't fit the pattern. You could just post this for 2 days and then archive it after. So for this video that I used on my feed, I actually used Vaunt, the app that I was telling you about earlier, where you can actually click crop to square. It's going to add color boxes on the bottom and top. And you could choose the color that you want. You could choose the font that you want. I highly recommend that if you do this often with Vaunt, you choose the same font, you choose the same color, or you cycle the colors, make it look like a rainbow or something. But yeah, it'll just look more appealing to the eye. People will stop and watch it. And if you want to be able to download videos from other people's Instagrams, literally simply go on Google, search download Instagram videos, and you can literally put in a link and it'll download it as an MP4 for you to post it onto your page. So join engagement groups. This one's really, really juicy, right? Engagement groups have got me tons of engagement. It's had me boost to the top of certain hashtags. You want to get in as many engagement groups as possible. How do you do that? You can go on YouTube, you can go on blogs. We actually have our own engagement group. It's called the Growgram Engagement Group. We already have 390 members as of right now. But basically the way it works is you post your stuff, people like and comment it, people post their stuff, you like and comment on it. In the next 2 weeks, it's going to be free, right? In the next 2 weeks, it's going to be free. So you want to get into this today. And the reason why this is so important is because other engagement groups, I promise you, charge $100 to $200 up front, or they charge like $20 to $40 to $60 to $80 per month for you to be in the engagement group. And the reason for that is because they have certain bots that we're actually going to pay for very, very soon that actually keep track of who is participating and who's not participating. They get like 3 strikes and then they get kicked out, or I think it's like 2 strikes. But we're about to have that in our engagement group, and it's going to make it extremely active, extremely crazy. So we are going to have that link for you afterwards. If you wait until the end, you'll receive an email. It's going to have the link to the apps that we're sending you, that we're telling you about, and it's also going to have the link to this engagement group. You can also start a private Instagram engagement group with people in your niche. So if you're an athlete or something, you can get a bunch of other athletes. The more followers they have, the better. When you get more comments from people with more followers, Instagram's going to deem you as an important person, and it's going to show more people. You're going to end up at the top of more people's feed. So people love to be able to get more likes and comments. So if you DM someone and say, yo, I'm starting up a new Instagram engagement group. Do you want to be in it? They'll obviously say yes. Most people participate. Anybody that doesn't participate, you just kick out. I'm already in at least 10 engagement groups on Instagram. I'm talking about DMs. You can make a DM Instagram engagement group. I think it only allows like 20 people. But because there's only 20 people, it makes it easy to keep track of who's participating and who's not. All right, so follow people and engage with those in your niche, right? This might sound simple. It might sound like I'm regurgitating other people, but wait. All right, this is not what other people talk about, and no one really knows about this. Consistently follow and engage with people in your niche. When you get new followers, DM them to induce Instagram's algorithm. If you DM someone and they respond to you, you're going to end up like I said earlier, winding up at the top of their feed. Everliker, right? This is a Chrome plugin. Everliker is a really good way, and it's free, to boost your engagement, boost your followers. Basically what it does, right, it ends up on the top right of your Chrome browser. You click it. If you're logged in on your Google Chrome, it's already going to be logged in, right? It's already going to be logged in, so you got to do is click it. It's going to be on your profile already. You add a couple hashtags, and it's actually going to like those people, the posts within that hashtag throughout the day. You can put it to 50 likes per day, 100 likes per day, 1,000 likes per day. I don't recommend going higher than 1,000, but it's not going to get you banned or anything like that, because they do it at a certain pace that's, that goes with Instagram's guidelines and stuff. You can actually pay for their pro version, where you can actually target, like let's say Tai Lopez's followers. It'll go into Tai Lopez's followers and like their stuff, right? You could do that with the pro version, but you don't have to. We're going to give you a couple other tools you can use. But that's a really good one, guys. This one is huge, guys. This is actually how I started out with building my stuff. This is how a lot of people I know started out with building their following. The Captivate app, I believe it's $2 or $3. If you want to buy the pro version, you could have the regular version, but the thing is, it only lets you do like up to 50 actions per I think, I don't know, per hour or something like that. But if you get the pro version for $3, it actually lets you do up to 200 every 5 minutes, right? And you could do up to 600, sometimes even up to 800 followings per day. Basically what you'll do is you'll search someone that you really like, someone that's within your niche, right? So for an example here, I put Tai Lopez, and when you click onto their profile, you click actions on the top right, you click copy user followers. And guys, I'm telling you, this is juicy. Don't take this with a grain of salt. Write this down a million times. Take a picture of this, whatever you got to do. And when you click copy users followers, it's going to open up their followers. And you can literally click at the bottom what you want to do. Click select all. It's going to select all of them. You click actions, and then you click follow. And it's actually going to let you add it to your pending actions. So say you collect 10,000 users and you can only follow 200 right now. It'll put the rest in your pending actions, so you don't ever have to go onto Tai Lopez's page for a long time. And you could just go right in your pending actions and continuously go through your pending actions. I recommend you go in your settings and you change the maximum batch actions to 200. I'm like slurring my word. I went to sleep too late. But yeah, you can change it to 200. Also, the Cleaner app, it's made by the same company. It does the same thing, except it unfollows, right? So the people that don't follow you back, or say you want to quickly go through profile pictures that you don't recognize and click them really quick and add it to your pending actions, you can actually unfollow up to, I believe, 800 in a day, 800 people per day. It does take a lot of work. There's a lot of finger work, but if you do this, 2 to 3 hours per day, you can get a lot done and boost your followers for sure, 100%. And you won't have your ratio go crazy. Ratio is really important when it comes to, looking professional, looking like you are somebody. You want to have a good ratio, way more followers than you have following. Sometimes people starting out, though, you will be following more people, but in the end, it'll balance out and you'll be able to get more followers. So, yeah, moving on to the next thing. We did go through everything, all the free stuff, the free tools. write this all down, guys. If you didn't get it before, write it down now. I'm going to speed through it really quick so you can write it all down. So Cleaner app, Captivate app, right? The being able to use Everliker, join engagement group, repost comedians content, and wait till the end. We have more stuff, guys. Wait, I'm just going through all this.
We ain't done yet, man.
We're not done. We're not done. Random name picker for contests, promos, giveaways, the Splice app, the Canva app, algorithm, using Instagram ads, the do's and the don'ts, words and logos, photo editor, Camera Plus, all these apps that you should have, shout outs, paying for shout outs, getting growth with Fiverr, posting 3 to 7 times or more per week, and then username, profile picture, highlights, and all that good stuff. So all this stuff is extremely important, and I use this on a day-to-day basis with Instagram, and I've seen a huge spike in my followers, huge spike in my engagement since I started doing this stuff. We spent a lot of time on this presentation, so stick around. Wait, we got more. Tim's going to take it over now. We're going to talk a little bit about automating your growth. If you want to be able to take your Instagram to the next level without having to spend 2, 3, 4 hours per day, right? Highly consider automating your Instagram. Take this stuff seriously, because if you are a business person, this is the type of stuff that business people do. So I'm going to pass it off to Tim, man. Take it over.
Oh my God, drop some fire emojis for Joseph, man. He flew through that. Drop some fire emojis. Show some love, man, because he just went through some crazy strategies for you guys. Listen, what you just heard in this quick snippet is what we've been.
I don't think they could drop fire emojis.
Oh,
drop a 2, drop
a 3. If you can't drop the fire emojis, draw a fire emoji with number 1s. Do what you got to do. But listen, the strategies he just talked about, we've went through and looked and filtered through and bought courses and bought programs and used other services to find these to spike your engagement, to grow your page. And now, guys, we have built a system that has collected all of this. Listen to this. This is insane. All these strategies, all these apps, all these tools, we have compiled it into one system. And that system is called Graham. Literally grow your Instagram by 2,000 plus real followers. We're talking automated likes, automated DMs, auto follows, auto unfollows to inactive users, sniper target in your niche, auto post your content. I'm talking all of it. And the system's running 24/7. 24/7. You're sleeping, you're talking to someone. You're riding your bike, you're talking to someone. You're in the shower, you're talking to someone on your Instagram, all through our automated system. The point of this was to create a system and pull all these resources into one platform. That way you can focus on what you do best, which is creating the content, posting the content, and engaging with the new people on your page. So you can leave this webinar. You can go use all these strategies. Sure, I hope you love them. I hope you just use them so much. But let me tell you guys this. At the end, we're going to drop some links for you to get over to our Growgram deal, because listen, this is a system that has compiled everything for you to make it easy, to make it simple. You have a user profile that you can log into. You can check once a month. Yo, Joseph, go on to the next slide.
Real quick, I just want to give an analogy, though. Imagine you own a restaurant, right? And you were able to make a clone of yourself to come out and actually advertise this restaurant, hand out flyers and stuff. That's pretty much what this is. You're making a clone of yourself almost. Well, pretty much we're able to do things on your behalf to engage with people to get you more engagement and more followers. So I'll move on to the next slide now.
Yes, the next slide. Okay, so like I said, Growgram has a dashboard that you can schedule your posts on. All right, guys? Literally, we not only gave you the strategies all in one place, we've also built an interface that's very, very simple to use. It's to get confused on this, like I'm sorry to get confused, it would just blow my mind. We even added this button called the help button. Guys, look in the left-hand right corner. Oh, I'm sorry, the left-hand left corner. Click the help button. It will walk you through each step, giving you a description and how to implement it into your own Instagram account. Simple. Just hit that help button.
One second. A big part of this slide here is we're actually showing you that you can actually schedule your posts. You can upload, I think up to like 100 photos and literally schedule them for the future.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of the slide. And also that help button is huge. For anybody that's confused when they use this, hit that help button. It's going to do a full step-by-step tutorial. But yeah, I'll pass it back to you.
Exactly. And if a question comes up that you just do not understand and you feel the need to message us, look at the bottom right-hand corner, guys. We have a chat and FAQ button you can simply hit and talk to an interactive bot that filters through most of the questions people have. If you still cannot get your answer, you can email us. And me and Joseph, we're more than happy, to send it over to our support team, have them get to you, help you out. And then if you really, really can't find something out, we'll go directly to it and find the solution for you. Now, the next module is the auto like and auto comment features. Now, look, we have hashtags, we have places, we have people. You need to mark the status for these modules active. That way they're actually running, okay? And you can set the speed settings also. So if you have a newer account, we do not recommend you do a very fast speed. Your account's not used to that type of activity. But rather, if you've had one for maybe a year or two, 6 months, you're posting a lot, you've already been engaging, then crank that baby up, because the very fast speed will not get you banned, guys. Everything we have told you today will not get you banned. It will not get you ghosted. Do not worry. We have implemented these strategies for ourselves. We've done it for our clients, and we have yet to run into any issues. So do not worry on that side.
Exactly. Make sure you make the status active and always click save. If you don't click save, it's not going to save it. And then for the comment section, you click comments on the top middle right here where I'm circling. You click comments. You can add as many comments as you like, and it's going to go through all those comments throughout the day, cycling them. You don't want to sound like a spammy person that's trying to sell something, right? You want to just put something like sheesh, let's grow, good stuff, love it, whatever, you know what I mean? And then also make sure when you add the comments, you click save. Always click save before leaving.
Yes, always save and go to the next one. All right, so auto follow and unfollow plus activity logs. Now, this is another module that you can go through. You can select specific people to follow, specific hashtags that you like, that you'll follow accounts that tag those hashtags. There's locations, so maybe maybe an airport or university, you want to find people in your area, maybe that you want to network, connect with. This really helps if you're in real estate, actually. So there's an activity log, so you can see each action that will be running through. You can see the exact data to make sure the system's working. You can see when the action's actually executed. So a minute ago, and depending on your speed, the time will be separated in different increments. Okay, also you have the blacklist option. So I was telling Joseph this earlier, man. If you got a girlfriend that you don't like, if you got a boss that you don't want him to see any of your posts, put them in that blacklist. This will prevent anyone for you to follow. You won't like their content. You won't comment on their content. You won't touch their accounts. Okay. The same thing goes for the whitelist. It's kind of inverted. So the whitelist option.
For unfollowing.
Yes, for unfollowing people. So let's say the unfollowing system's running. If you put anyone in that whitelist, the system will not unfollow them because it's probably your friends or your close family, right? So
it's also a big thing is like if you're following certain celebrities or like entrepreneurs or something that there's not going to follow back, like Grant Cardone or something. You want to put them there because those are people that you just watch on a day-to-day basis because they just put out a lot of free content and stuff. So anybody that you don't want to unfollow ever, you'll put in that whitelist. And also a big thing that I want to emphasize is, for me personally, I like to put people's usernames instead of hashtags or places, because those usernames, it'll actually go into their followers and follow their followers. And if they're within my niche, then they're most likely going to like the stuff that I post and the free value that I put out. So they'll go ahead and look at my page and then follow me back, right? If someone follows you and they like your stuff, because look right here, it's actually capable of following and liking their posts at the same time. If someone went to my page, followed me, liked my stuff, I would definitely go take a look at what they have to offer or what their page is. And that's how you gain followers with this system.
Yes. And look, we combine the two. Look, a follow plus a like. Imagine what that's going to do for your engagement. I'm talking, this is some crazy stuff, guys, because listen, you're going to follow someone and then they're going to like, oh, cool, someone followed me. And then they're going to see you like two of their photos, 3 of their photos. They're going to click on your profile. They're going to scroll through your feed. They're going to comment, maybe DM you, definitely follow you. Like, think about that. The power behind engaging with people through an automation system. So auto DMs to strike Insta algorithm. Now, take some notes on this one, all right? So you set up your settings the same way, who you want to target and how you want to do that. For the messages, you can add customized. You can add as many as you want. Don't sound salesy or spammy. We're not trying to send essays, books, buy this now. Don't send links, nothing like that. Because if someone does not respond to your DM, that is going to like ghost you. They will not see your stuff. It's going to push you down for that specific person. What you want for each user that's following you is them to see your content at the top of their feed and to be the first highlight or story when they're scrolling through, right? So if they're not engaging with you, Instagram is going to say, all right, they don't like your stuff. So therefore, we're going to remove you or at least push you down further, like the middle of their feed when it comes to content, okay?
Exactly,
So it's really important. So when you create a message, say, thanks so much for the follow. What do you do for a living? Or thanks for the follow. Let's connect.
You can add more.
Yeah, you can add more. You can add emojis, but make it simple. I always recommend to trigger a response by asking a question. That way they do respond. Because if you say, hey, love your content, and they just read it and go away, that doesn't do you much, right? So if you're in fitness, you can say, love the content. What's one thing you want to learn in the fitness industry? And that's going to spike engagement. Exactly. Now let's move over to some testimonials. I mean, these are
real quick. Heads up, guys. We got about 6 minutes left, so we're going to slam through this, guys. We don't want to take up too much of your time, but we're going to show you some people that have actually used this, not only implemented the steps and stuff that we taught you today, but also have used the system that we have, Growgram. And here's the first one real quick, Jay Monopoly, 24.2K. He does real estate. He's pretty well known in the industry, so just to play his testimonial really quick.
So Nova is the #1 searched fashion brand. And they were able to do that. They beat out these competitors that had over 100 years in the industry. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, everybody. Because they were able to leverage social influence. So with that being said, I want to give a big shout out to my guys over at Growgram for helping me out with my Instagram page.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
On autopilot.
Awesome. That's my guy, Jay Monopoly. Shout out to him. And this is a before and after CEO in Stilettos. This is Sabrina. One of our clients, she actually started off with, I think, like 2,000, but
2,000, yep.
Just couldn't find the screenshot for it.
We have it in the video.
We do have it. I don't think we have it in the video.
We do have it I'm pretty sure, right? She sent it.
I was able to grow my social media from 2,000 followers to 8,000 followers in 3 months. It's a pretty big deal because I'm a lady entrepreneur and I don't have time for my social media or build my brand. So Growgram is at a discounted price right now. Click the link and get with the Growgram.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is a really big deal, right?
You guys saw that. She went from 2,000 to 8,000, 8,000 to 15,000 followers. You got to think, what is that doing to her business? What is that doing to her network? Who's she meeting? Obviously, that's going to help her leverage her, her followers, sell products, sell services, and connect with more people.
Exactly.
Jump on to the next one. All right, Nicholas Brandis. This guy's in the fitness industry.
This guy's huge. This guy's buff as hell.
Yo, this lighting right here is fire. Hold on. Yo, if you guys want to learn how to grow your Instagram by thousands within the next couple months, swipe them now to get with the program.
Hey.
So yeah, he's done a couple of testimonials for us, and we have other people that have done testimonials for us. But we just showed you some big dudes. This guy went from 7,600 to 17.5K, which is a really big deal. And it was over the course of I believe like 3.5 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
Reno was like 2.5 months. Jay Monopoly, he started off around – he already had a big page, so he started around like 13K, and he got to over 24K. So these guys are building rapidly. Like I said, it also depends on your content, the stuff that you're posting, because you're engaging with people doesn't always mean that they're going to follow you. But if you have quality stuff that they want to see and you're targeting the right people, they are going to follow you back. And I promise you will see really, really good results. But, yeah, if we went through all of our testimonials, I mean, we'd be here forever. But we do have a lot of clients. If you want to go on our website and see some more, there is some more. But let's get into the pricing and the discount that we have right now.
Exactly. We don't want to bore you guys with all these testimonials. Like, the proof is in the pudding. It's right there. We showed you real people with real results. Go check out their page if you want to see it, guys. Like, this is the cool thing about what we do. Go to their page. Look up their account. Talk to them if you want. It's totally possible. So we have a deal for you guys because this is a place to be. Sign up for the 67 today. All right. This isn't going to be open long. We're keeping this only for a webinar deal. But if you sign up for the $67 today, you're going to get all of the $97 a month features. So we're talking sniper niche following, the auto follow, the auto unfollow, the auto like, the auto repost, custom comments, custom DMs, 24/7 aggressive activity rate. You know, the system's going to be moving faster for you. You're going to get into that program engagement group. So for people watching this, that engagement group we talked about, that is only for paid members, and we're giving that away for free also. And you're going to get an ebook with some of the top 10 Instagram growth hacks that we've also discovered, some little bonus cherry on top content. You'll receive that also.
Real quick. Let me just put in, the basic package only has the follow and unfollow feature.
Yeah.
$24.5, right? So $47, you can still see some good growth, but it's not nearly as good as the platinum package. They both have at least 1,000 followers per month. The platinum package is typically around 1,200 to 1,800 followers on average per month. If you have really, really good content, you can see north of 2,000 per month. But yeah, the $67 package, follow, unfollow, like, repost, comments, DMs, 24/7, all that good stuff. But the $97 lets you have 2 accounts, okay? So we're going to give you the $97 package for only $67, right? So you can get a buddy, right? Since it lets you do 2 Instagram pages, you can get a buddy and go half on the 67, right? And you'll be paying what, $33.50 each?
Something like that.
One person will send the other person money. All you have to do is email us once you sign up saying webinar upgrade in the subject line. We're going to tell you the email and all that. But stick to the end, because if you stay till the end of this webinar, we're going to send you an email with the link, with the discount code that you need, with the links to the apps and stuff like that. So sign up for the $67 package, and you'll get the $97 package if you sign up after this webinar.
Exactly. And I want to add to the point, guys, you want to go find something cheaper? Please do. We have tested multiple systems. We've used other companies, and this is the cheapest possible. We priced it at a point where it's fair, and it's going to help you, and it's going to 10x your value. I promise you that. So if you're not willing to spend like $2.30 a day, which is like when you do the math, it comes out to the total price. If you're not willing to do that for your brand, for your Instagram page, and take social media seriously, I don't know what can help you. We've given you these tips. We just gave you a platform that combines them together. Choose your poison. Pick your system. Pick your tool that you're going to use, but pick something, all right, and leverage this deal that we've given to you guys. Exactly. So as a business person, you probably value your time. Okay, you can grow using a bunch of the tools, but you'll never grow like with an automation tool. This brings everything together to save you time. Because let me be honest, you can combine all these strategies, but it will take 2, 3, 4 hours of your day to really strategize everything, do the little small task. But for us, we put it all into one place, baby. And we make it simple. We make it easy, step by step. And you don't have to check everything all the time. And yeah. So guys, links to the websites, the apps, and engagement group will be sent to your email after this.
It is right here, though. If you guys want to take action, not even wait for the email, it's going to take like 1 to 3 minutes to get the email. If you just want to take action now, growgram.co. Just go there right now, growgram.co. That's where you can sign up and get the discount. As long as you sign up and send that email to info@growgram.co right here. Info@growgram.co. And also, if you have questions, concerns when you do sign up, questions, comments, concerns, you can send it right to this email. We have a lot of people that work and check this email all the time. You'll get a response in the next 2 hours, or maybe within the next hour.
Exactly.
We're going to shoot you an email after this webinar. It's going to have the website, the apps, the engagement group, which is one of the biggest things. Like I said, it's going to be huge because we're throwing in a couple bots and programs. So guys, do not slack on this. If you're a business person and you value your time and you really want to see growth and you really want to take your Instagram seriously, I'm not going to baby you and hold your hand, but this honestly is one of the best ways for you to do it. We have a lot of really, really successful people with this, people that have seen north of 50K that are doing this day to day. So don't
exactly. Exactly, guys. So take advantage of this opportunity. We cannot stress that enough. Realize Instagram is a powerhouse when it comes to a platform. There's a reason people like Kevin Hart, The Rock, the guys are pumping advertising, building their following, putting beautiful posts. So why should you not get a piece of the pie by simply using an automation tool to do exactly that? So go to our website if you want in on this deal, or send us an email. We'll hook you up. We thank everyone so much for, holding and sticking through this entire webinar. That shows us you're serious about your page. You're willing to take it to the next level. So just please do the final step. Take action, because you can watch all these tools all day. You can read about them. You can strategize. But if you do not act upon them, you will get nowhere. So make sure you guys take action. We appreciate you guys once again. And we hope everyone has a killer day.
Boom. Thanks, guys.